I don't know if I should say the lyrics.
Leslie watching King because I'm not sure what she's doing.
I'm just here feeling myself, you know, like.
I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.
I'm feeling myself. Come on.
You people, I deal with this every single day, but it is a brand new day, and you already know that means fresh energy, bold conversations, and all the entertainment tea served hot right here on Take 3. Today's headlines, they're cultural, controversial, and definitely conversation starting. You see, the Central Bank of Nigeria is cracking down, officially classifying money bouquets as naira abuse.
Hey.
Right alongside spraying, squeezing, selling, and defacing banknotes. So if you thought those bridal cash arrangements were just soft life aesthetics, think again. Is this financial discipline or taking the fun out of celebrations? Welcome to the show. I'm Ekemini Jane.
Where do I even start? Ekemini looks gorgeous.
Oh my God, stop it.
Fine. Ekemini was your Valentine. I'm Sam Daddy.
Not you.
Well, I'm married, duh. I'm Sam Daddy, and now from Money Matrimony, or Money to Matrimony, Ifedayo Agoro is sparking a major conversation after sharing that brides shouldn't be forced to kneel at weddings. But her husband offered a different perspective, saying for many, kneeling is simply a cultural sign of respect. Please kneel and present my food. Yaomi. So now the timeline is divided by tradition versus choice. Where do we stand? We're breaking down the layers of culture, autonomy, and evolving norms in modern relationships.
Absolutely. I can't wait for that. Now, in Nollywood, filmmaker Kunle Afolayan is standing 10 toes down, responding to critics of his latest series, Anikulapo The Goal Awakens. And he said, I quote, "We make films for intellectuals and people who can think, not bass-boos."
Hey.
Yes, broken the table.
Hey.
That statement alone has the industry talking. Is this artistic confidence or a subtle clapback at mainstream expectations? So, whether it is money matters, marriage traditions, or movie industry tension, this is where the conversations happen. Now, remember that you are part of the conversation. Join us at News Central TV across all platforms. We're live on YouTube. And you can also send your thoughts via the WhatsApp, which is on your screen right now. We will be reading them live. All right, let's get into it, guys, shall we? This is Take 3, but let's kick off with E-News.
On entertainment news, Afrobeat superstar Davido delivered a sold-out performance in Tanzania as part of his ongoing Five Alive tour. Video circulating online shows a packed venue with thousands of fans singing along as the singer performed his biggest hits. The Tanzanian stop marks another major international milestone for Davido, reinforcing his strong East African fan base and the growing global appeal of Afrobeats. The tour continues across multiple cities, drawing impressive turnouts. Ghanaian star Black Sheriff has officially confirmed the release date of his first single in 2026. The announcement, shared via his social media platforms, has sparked excitement among fans eager for new material following his previous chart successes. Industry watchers say the upcoming release could set a tone for his musical direction this year as he continues to expand his influence beyond West Africa. Actor James Van Der Beek, best known for his breakout role in Dawson's Creek, has died at the age of 48 following a battle with cancer. Tributes have poured in from colleagues and fans, remembering him for his impact on late 1990s television and his continued work in film and television. His passing marks a significant loss in the entertainment industry. According to the Recording Industry Association of America, Miley Cyrus's 2009 smash hit Party in the USA has become the highest certified non-holiday female song in history. The achievement sees the track surpass previous records, solidifying the status as one of the most commercially successful singles ever by a female artist. The milestone highlights the song's enduring popularity more than a decade after release. Oscar-winning singer and actress Jennifer Hudson has joined the production team for the upcoming Broadway revival of Dreamgirls.
The surprise is I am a producer on the team for the revival of this iconic musical. Thank you.
Hudson famously won an Academy Award for her portrayal of Effie White in the 2006 film adaptation. Her involvement in the stage revival brings the project full circle and is expected to boost anticipation ahead of its Broadway's return.
This fall, Dreamgirls is coming back to Broadway for the first time.
That's all on entertainment news.
Okay, we hope you enjoyed the latest in the world of entertainment today. Now jumping into our first hot.
I was going to sing Party in the USA.
Oh yeah, sorry. Somebody keeps saying
Yay. It's a party in the USA.
Gen Z.
Oh, exactly. I was honestly about to say it.
Side eye.
As the millennial on this set, I go through a lot.
Rest.
But moving on to what I would call a Gen Z thing, because this started with you guys, right? The cash bouquets. Just days to Valentine's Day, the Central Bank of Nigeria has issued a warning that's shaking love season online. The CBN says cash bouquets, money cakes, and decorative use of naira notes amount to currency abuse and could attract penalties. Nigerians are reacting fast, from jokes about love being regulated to concerns from vendors who make a living off cash bouquets. Others say this might finally push people to get more creative with gifts beyond money. What this means is simple. Valentine's Day celebration this year may look a little different, with less flashy cash displays and more thoughtful, non-cash gestures. One thing is for certain though, love is still in the air, but the rules have changed.
Bam.
So you people, that instead of, taking time out to find out what your partner likes, you're like, you know what, I'm just going to pay somebody 50K to give her 100K flower bouquet. I've never understood that thing.
But wait.
I have never understood spending money to give somebody money.
I kind of get it, right? But can we admit one thing?
I'm too old for this.
It's creative, though.
Yes, it is.
So beautiful.
It's art.
It is. Some people would prefer that to actual flower.
Yeah.
Flower that you cannot cook, that's going to die in a few days, and you spend a ton of money. Or this money bouquet that you can pluck every day. Let me go and buy a goosey.
Well.
Let me enter the market. It's literally cash that will be used. Come on.
Yeah.
I thought it was super creative.
I'm wondering who said that it has to be flowers.
Well,
if you don't give somebody money, you know that there are plenty things somebody can buy.
Wait, relax.
What say the flowers? Because now you're saying that, oh no, flowers are boring. All of them.
It's not really about the flower now.
This guy.
It's about the art side of it.
Exactly.
That's just
Do you know the beautiful part? Think about it. In case your partner doesn't like actual flowers, which naturally are just beautiful. People, they have flowers for different occasions. Where it's red for, Valentine's or days. There's white roses as well. There's sunflowers to depict like different celebrations. And I get it. Some people, even though they're expensive, don't appreciate flowers because they die, they don't live forever and all of that. But it's beautiful. It's the intention. Does the money live forever? It's the intention. The money lives forever, though.
Even if it does not.
It does live forever.
Even if it doesn't, it is a ritualistic expression of love. Not killing somebody, not killing somebody ritualistic. It's just, metaphorical.
I'm sure they get it.
It's just an expression of love, really. But I understand from the CBN's angle anyway.
Yeah, I do too.
I think I do.
Are you going for
what's my business with it?
No, but I think I do.
This is where I have a problem. The fact that you spend money to give somebody money. You know that if, for example, now, you give someone 50K to arrange like 100K cash bouquet for you. You know that if you put that thing together, it's 150. You can just send me, bank transfer. You know? So, maybe people will explain to me.
But if they transfer the money to you,
it's one gray hair that's coming out of my head that's not making me understand.
If they transfer,
explain it in English.
If they transfer the money to you, you will not get the money bouquet.
No, I'm surprised that Ekemini is on this boat because...
You won't get the money bouquet.
Again, I'm surprised that Ekemini is a gorgeous woman and you're expecting that women like things with sentimental value. Men are thought to believe that it's how you package it. It's not because you can't send the money, but how romantic is sending your account number?
It's the packaging. So imagine somebody comes.
That's boring.
Even though you are telling us that there is no Valentine in sight, which we do not believe, by the way, but if somebody comes into the studio now with a bouquet of money,
I'm gonna be like, is it for me?
Yes, you see this laugh? You know that's not been my first reaction. I will first laugh.
Why are you going to laugh? You're not going to appreciate it?
I will not say thank you for the kind gesture because I have even if it's small, I'm feeling I have small. Then when I finish all that scenario, I'll now ask you, what about me made you think that this was a thing I would want?
Wow.
Like what part of it can
So you also wouldn't like flowers? Let's be clear.
Do you know what I want? Potted plants.
No, answer the question first. Leave potted plants alone.
Because answer the question first. The argument for flowers every time is they don't last, but plants do. And you can have a plant for years.
Yes.
Well, do you know that you can actually...
his own, really.
Do you know you can literally keep these flowers for a bit longer, though? And now they
Exactly.
actually
You
have
have
this.
your
Resin.
vases.
You can use flowers for resin art.
Exactly.
Resin art.
So you know this, but you are still against flowers.
I'm not against
And
flowers.
money-
I am
and-
against
She's against
spending
money bouquet.
So give somebody money. Say 30% the total thing.
But wait, are we being-
Give them the full money.
I feel like
cheapskates.
I feel like while we're talking about this and Valentine's around the corner, I think I'm a bit surprised that Nigeria. Are we joking? Is that
That
really
this is-
the most
that what
important? Is that
priority?
what we need?
But
Is
the
that,
truth is, Sam, it has always been there. This act or
Yes,
whatever
it's not
it
a
is
new
has
law.
always been there. It's not new. It's not a recent thing.
That
It has
just
always
reminded
been
you that
there.
it
It's
came
a
to people
reminder
forgot.
that we know that it's going to be plenty now. Or it's going to be rampant now
no,
because
see,
it's Valentine's
you-
period. Though.
Did he
So
say-
don't let's see it.
Don't
because
come and put it
it's
online
the
and
same
warn
way.
you.
It's the
It's
same
true
way they're
though.
talking about the spraying money at parties.
That's always happened.
You know, demeaning
But
the
there's always
naira,
been a
quote
law.
unquote. You know, so the law has always been there. But now it's a reminder that. Sure, Masheo, don't do it. So even if the devil is pushing you, don't do it. If you are paid for it, go and collect your money
collect
back.
money back.
Ask for refund now before it's too late.
I don't know.
Because if we even advise them and tell them, okay, if they give you now, don't take picture. They will not hear. They will still come and
They'll
put
still-
it on
Yes,
social
now.
media. They'll put it on social media.
It might
So
not
that-
even be you that put it on social media.
It's
The
your
recipients.
friends.
The recipients might not be on social media.
Look at
It's the
what my friend
organizers.
Ma use.
It's the organizers.
Can we talk
Before
about
the
those who
organizers,
must
like,
have
oh my
paid?
God, guys, look what Kate got for Valentine. They're not going to harm.
Can we talk
Why are you
about
using my name?
Can we
Yes,
talk about
yes,
what would
money
happen
bouquet,
if those who have
No.
already paid for these money bouquets? What's going to happen?
Non-refund policy. Those used to do Christmas. They used to do charity
No,
for the vendor. Like, hey, yeah, I like you so much, keep the money.
No, they will.
Since they like to give people money that amount to nothing, they should leave the money in the hand of the vendor. Like, oh, I can see you're going through a lot. Nigeria is hard. Keep the deposit.
I'm going to be honest, that maybe spraying money at events in my head can be sort of naira abuse, but a part of being creative and presenting money in such a
Yeah.
gorgeous way,
I don't think
even
it's
though
naira
at the end of the day,
abuse.
what's the value of the naira?
But you know that they mentioned, I mean, part of the act
Abuse?
thing that I read, they said, oh, folding the naira. You know, some people also use pin to put the money together, the way you, I mean, something like this. This one is even still fine, oh my God. Maybe this one, you know, they probably pin it.
Get it so moved.
1,000
They
naira.
probably pin it
Get you so
or
moved by
something like
this.
that. Maybe that's why.
1,000
you know.
naira. How many dollars is that?
It's also some sort of regulation for
Like, I
the
think this one has
financial
tape on
system,
it.
I
When they
guess.
tape it, I was trying to look at that picture.
I don't know what
When
you
they
guys are talking
taped
about.
it
It's
together.
super creative, and I do believe yes, follow the rules, respect. But we
the
all know that
law.
there's people with
But
no catch. They're
that's
only
what I
those they're
wanted to
looking
say.
for.
That's
They're
what-
looking- there's no
That's
people-
what I wanted to say, that you know that there is the caveat in that the punishment that you go for 6 months in jail
Or
50,000 naira fine. So for people who would pay you 200K to create a money bouquet of 150K, they can spend 250K,
I'll be
pay the
paying that
fine,
50K.
you get like you pay the 50K fine, you pay the 50K for the vendor, and the money bouquet will be 150K. They don't mind, they'll pay the money.
Or what's going to end up happening is like events now, they're going to have these fake currencies being shared, and maybe there's the voucher or something on it that will now say, oh, I don't send you the money to your
And
Aza.
that's not a bad idea,
But-
actually, because for weddings now and parties, you have like this fake monies
Yeah.
where you print the pictures
That's
of the
right.
bride and the groom there.
Yes,
And
yeah.
then, so maybe they can also be doing that for the money bouquet too, but maybe the person will now transfer the
No,
money.
I feel like
But
that
that's
will not- it will lose the
it's
point.
so long.
You're on our side now.
I'm not on
It
your
will
side.
lose
I'm
the
just
point.
saying that if that's the party people want to throw, you know, it will just lose. It will lose the essence of it. I don't like that Valentine's Day is now reduced to this.
To what?
What happened to all the cute stuff that people don't get like life-size teddies anymore?
They do.
See Sam's face.
People do.
They
But I'm just
absolutely
surprised
do.
that Ekemini talk badly about flowers and money bouquet, but you want a teddy bear? You better hug the man that bought you teddy bear.
Yes,
What-
now.
what
Let
did
him
you
be the teddy.
God, what's this
It's gonna
body
be the
for?
ted-
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm not really
give
giving.
people-
I'm not really giving.
You're
teddy,
not giving
but-
teddy.
I'm not giving
You
teddy.
guys, there's this like new Valentine's thing that people do where they give 5 cents as gifts.
Yes, I love it.
I think
Wait,
is
what?
cute.
I'm a
I
bit
absolutely
old.
love
What
it.
is
Yes.
that?
So for smell,
They're giving something for smell, something for eyes, something
eyes,
for earring,
earring,
something
you
for
know,
touch, and something
yeah.
for taste.
Ha, I'm married, so I
Meaning,
should
give
know
them
about
something
this.
they can hear, something they can taste, something they can perceive.
Yeah.
But let's see what Nigerians have to
reactions.
say, because I'm
Eat
sure
you.
they are on my side.
Eat, come on, eat
We'll
shoe.
see.
This one by BioBets says all Nigerian men.
Right now.
That they got to get the face right. All right. This one by Onwe GK Victor says, on behalf of Boyfriend Association, we say thank you to Central Bank of Nigeria. These are the types of reforms we want. Next is to ban buying anything for Valentine.
I'm sorry, Victor, this is exactly.
Victor is single.
You are not the target audience.
And his mommy did not raise him well.
You are not the target audience. We're not talking about men who don't gift. We're just saying don't deface the naira.
Correct him, men who are poor.
Sam.
Men who are poor.
I'm glad that it came from a man because it was me on Kate now. Wow. Wahala.
Sixtus Ogbakuru. I'm so Canadian. It says, so they've solved inflation, fixed the grid, and secured the borders? No. But flower money bouquet, that's the crisis. Priorities in perfect order.
It's not a new thing, guys.
Of course.
I mean,
We're trying our best in the country.
It says, this one by Salam Ridwan says, now everything where they give average Nigerian joy, the government, they buy.
I tire.
Honestly.
he has a point.
Ade Babs says, for those wondering, this isn't just a threat. Under the CBN Act, this carries a minimum of 6 months imprisonment or a 50,000 naira fine, like Kate had said. He also says they are serious about the clean notes policy this year. If you want to show love, use bank transfer. Again, bank card not being romantic. It's not romantic. Is that Bagmo?
Yes, it is.
I spit on that. That Valentine, we're going to fight. Because
This is definitely not a better idea.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oshoke says, misplaced priorities. How does this contribute to improved electricity or security? When you have clowns at the helm of affairs, this is what you get. Useless lots. Hey,
Nigerians are angry.
Man, no did do.
That's serious.
But
Nigerians
that's
are
not
very
where I'm coming
upset.
from. Don't forget that you can leave messages, YouTube Live, as well as WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And we'll take your messages too, because I know you're reacting to this. And if you are paid for the money bouquet already, send it to my house.
No, leave the money with the vendor. People are going through a lot. The vendor needs the money. Do not ask for a refund.
So we'll take this one from WhatsApp. It says, hi, thanks for yesterday's episode. It was nice seeing the great Omotola on your show yesterday. Okay. This one is from Emeka, by the way, from Kano. And it says, happy Valentine to all the Take 3 crew. You guys are amazing. You know, easy to the come studio Monday to Friday. We know. And then went on to say, I beg, make CBN rest and leave people to celebrate VAL the way they want. They should regularize Naira and fight inflation instead of these money policing for VAL that they want to do. But it's not for VAL, though.
It's for what? The currency protection.
This is a mistake that the average Nigerian makes,
for
right?
Valentine
Yes,
right
the
now.
country might seem like it is in shambles.
Seem?
Depending on the angle that you're looking. Some people don't used to see it now. That's why I just seem. For some people, the country, they have tried their best. So the country may seem to be going down the hill, but it doesn't mean that bad things stop being bad things. It doesn't mean that illegal things stop being illegal things. Do we need to fix inflation? Yes. Should the economy be better? Yes. Everything in the market should come down right now? Yes.
Amen.
But there is a Nigerian law that says do not deface the naira, and the CBN will be very much within their rights to enforce said law. It doesn't matter whatever haywire is going on in the country.
We're going to move to our next topic in a bit, but I like the person who talked about the fact that there are, some things you're wondering, like, why is this an issue? I remember when they banned Okada.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all,
we don't even have public
means of
transport.
transport.
Yeah.
How do you take things away and then not find a way to, like, when you're beating a child and you're still robbing the bar, nothing.
But
they're like, we don't care about you, just moving on.
On a final note, I hope that everybody benefits from this, though. Like, if you are culpable, you're found guilty of using the naira.
Are we going to pick up everybody that defaces the naira?
So if any influencer is going about with money bouquet now, you make sure you go and carry the person. If you don't go and carry the person, that's where the problem will start.
Issue.
All right.
Let's move on.
We're going to move from that one to, things that Nigerians... I will not yab it in Nigeria. Let me just continue. Veteran filmmaker Kunle Afolayan has stirred debate online after stating that his films are made for intellectuals, not everyone. Responding to criticism about his storytelling style, Afolayan explained that he does not make regular films, but projects that require deeper thinking, cultural awareness, and the patience from the audience. Things that Nigerians might lack. He says he noted that while his work may not appeal to all viewers, he is comfortable creating films that prioritize depth, symbolism, and artistic expression over mass appeal. We're going to say more, but let's watch what he had to say.
Making film for And I don't expect that, everybody will like the film. And I don't even expect that everybody will understand the film. But I expect that the people that I'm trying to appeal to, the people that, I had at the back of my mind when I was even conceiving the ideas, I know they will get it. And they got it. And I've read, from scholars, from professors, from deep thinkers, from people who don't only think about now, from, I've heard from them. And look, I just want to say I appreciate. To those who really don't get it, or who are saying they don't understand it, let me break it down in layman terms. It is a series that has many episodes. What you have seen are just few of the episodes. How do you conclude in your brain that it is not good when you have not even seen the entire thing? When you watch series like Game of Thrones and the rest of them, in fact, you have to wait every week before the new episode comes out. So you haven't even seen, and then, you've concluded that, oh, okay, how come the stories are all over the place? We have created new plots. Those who understand literature.
He just threw Nigerians under the... In fact, now, this statement has divided opinions, with some applauding him for his honesty, maybe me, maybe like me, and some who don't understand it. In fact, some people will ask the question then...
What's the point?
No, not even what's the point. I'm just thinking to myself, if he's talking about it being like layman terms and the movie being for professors, I'm thinking, is it going to beat box office records? How many Nigerians are truly on this level of professors, super smart?
The intellectual level that is coming from.
But I think if anything, Kunle Afolayan has shown us that he doesn't particularly care about box office records.
Well, lucky him. He does.
I mean, that's why he's a determined person.
Like he would said it, that he really doesn't care for cinema that much. So this is not about him. He has nothing to lose, quote and unquote. I don't know why people are getting upset, because there is one thing that you constantly hear in Nigeria, and is when you complain about, oh, why is this thing expensive? Do you know what people say? You're not the target audience. Honey, you are not his target audience.
Period.
You are not the person that he writes film for. People that he writes film for, you say you don't have to explain it to them like that. Do you know how, on some level, I felt bad for whoever complained about it, because I'm like, do you know what it means for a filmmaker to come and have to break their movie down in layman terms to you? If that doesn't say you are not my target audience, I don't know what else does. You people should learn to pick what you like and move on. It's the same way people expect that, oh, everybody will listen to the same kind of music, everybody will like the same type of fashion, everybody wants to eat the same type of food. You don't understand individualistic expression, and that is why they will come and they will insult people like this.
Is it not sad, though? Okay, no, go ahead. I was going to say, is it not sad that most Nigerians, it's sad that he's, I want to say, not making films for the average Nigerian? No insults, because...
The average Nigerian isn't smart.
I mean, that's...
It goes without saying.
He's dropping it on these platforms. How many people have access to these platforms?
That's why you have really noticed that. Do you understand?
That's the thing.
You are not the mass target audience.
How can he say that about his country's
The
nation?
people that have access to Netflix that can watch it.
That me and Mabel a bit concerned about, because these same people watched the series before now. There was Anikulapo first, and then Anikulapo, the Rise of the Spectre, and then this one. So if the people who watched the past ones, showered you encomiums and accolades, oh, this was good, this was amazing, the storytelling was this, and they have your reservations about this one, does it really warrant the insults or the backlash at them? Because the truth is, art, they say, is very relative, it's subjective, rather, So people see things differently. The professors and the intellectuals might have seen this different, might have seen the story differently. And for the unintelligent, too, they probably saw it differently, because the truth is, it's like we have a formula, we want a plot. There's that dopamine some people expect. We love the when they see a particular movie.
Of
so if they're not seeing it, or they didn't get it watching that one, they will ask questions. Okay, what's going on? I mean, I've not seen it fully, so I don't know if I belong to the intellectual part or the unintelligent part. You know,
I'm sure you belong to the intellectual side.
How can you say that about yourself?
Sure.
Oh my God.
I mean, so I want to watch it and then maybe make a video about it and say, okay.
Do you know why? When the example is given, he didn't say broadcasters, didn't say, you know, Gen Zs. He said professor. And he called
Do you
professor.
understand? I don't be professor.
All the way.
He said professor.
High
up
you know
in
that
the
kind
sky.
of stuff. But I also
Dr.
feel like
Sam.
we should understand the part of inclusivity and just like you mentioned, accessibility as well. And maybe what people want to see, like I said earlier, when they watch a movie. I'm expecting something and I'm not seeing it based off of the work that you've dropped before or that you've done before now. You know, it's just like the promotion thing that they're talking about.
Right.
For some people, when they maybe drop a movie, you might not expect them to dance or to do content or do whatever it's maybe somebody like him even. But for somebody like maybe Funke Akinele or Toyin Abraham or maybe Timini, when you see that they drop a movie, you expect that, oh, we'll see different content from them that some influencers or brands or, you know, company owners even pick from those contents to make use of. So back to what I'm saying, like if you've dropped something powerful before and then now I'm seeing it like a subpar and I'm saying something about it and then you're now dragging me for saying that, you know, saying I'm not intelligent or whatnot. I understand.
Was the subpar nature. It was the fact that they thought that the storytelling was
disjointed.
Yes.
And he's saying he gave two reasons. One, he's saying
Game of Thrones.
you're not the target audience, and two, we're not even done.
Wait.
And he is right.
Yes, he's absolutely right. But if I'm not getting,
You're not gonna wait.
that there's a level of suspense or
Excitement.
anticipation. Or it's like you're watching Bridgerton, for example. Maybe Bridgerton drops like 4 or 5 episodes. You're already eager to watch the next
No,
one
but
of
the genres are different.
Can I go from a different
film.
angle?
What?
Can I go from a different angle?
Yeah.
I bet you that now, whether those are unintellectual,
We're
we're
going to
going to
watch
find
it.
it now. This could
Let
be
me
good
tell the
strategy.
category.
That's what I'm saying. I want to finish
I'll go and change my bio and say intellectual or non-intellectual.
I want to finish watching and then I'll be like, oh, okay, I get this point fully. You know, that's why I'm a bit like
This
sitting
could
on
be
the
strategy
fence.
for him. Shout out to you. You know, to actually getting more people to watch and more numbers. And to be honest, I do think he does a fantastic job at storytelling.
Absolutely.
As a person who is a Yoruba guy who claims to be Canadian, I'm not gonna
Very
lie.
thick.
The culture that he puts into
Yes.
it, the Andy Kolak, even the name alone.
And
that
Sam,
is-
the artistic depth even.
So you acknowledge that the man is a cook.
Of course.
So
Of
let him.
course.
So I think that because of his track record, right, whether you've seen the movie or not, if Kunle Afolayan comes out to say, honey, you're the one who's not getting it, I think we deserve to believe him.
All right, Kunle Afolayan.
I think he deserves to be believed and taken seriously.
Kunle Afolayan, his friends,
Not
and the
absolutely.
intellectuals are not intellectual. We're going to go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You're still watching Take 3, the coolest people ever, talking about the hottest conversations. And we want to take some reactions because, of course, you can be a part of the conversation too, whether it's on WhatsApp or YouTube Live. Kate, you want to take us away?
I love it.
That was good.
This one is from Enejo Ogbadu from WhatsApp, and he says, your program remains the best. I enjoy this three people.
Stop it, I like it.
I enjoy these 3 people
Why
too
this
much.
one?
You guys are doing well. You're very sound. God bless. NC001.
Hey.
Come on, let's go. This one is from, okay, Emeka again on the Afolayan story.
Okay.
Says, so because people criticize Oga Afolayan's new work, they suddenly are not intellectual. Okay, make you no worry. I trust Nigerians, then go umbulam. Nigerians can love and do 360 reverse whenever they want to. Make him take them easy, they have Nigerians, so now still they watch the films. I mean, he might argue that maybe we're not you're not a target audience.
Sounds like burner to me. It's like Nigerian can go away. I'm like, burner boy.
Okay, so this one is from YouTube. Dewa Joshia says, thank God that we don't have to spend our money on Val's Day again. Wow.
He's single.
Wow.
Thank you. You always know the single one.
Absolutely
The
single
Spirit
to
of God has
stupor.
told me.
And then I went on to
Consensus.
say, Sam, you're right. It's the packaging. I mean, the aesthetics of the flower bouquet, money bouquet thing that we're talking about. So, yeah.
I never get a flower bouquet.
Keep your reactions coming, guys. We'll take them live.
Now, we're getting to a special part of the show. We're going to be joined by a trailblazing documentary filmmaker to talk about his bold attempt to set a Guinness World Record. How? For the longest documentary film ever made. We're going to talk about the inspiration behind the ambitious project, the challenges of sustaining such a massive production, and how he hopes the film will shape cultural storytelling and global perception of African narratives. Please welcome Famous Isaacs. Hey, take 3, welcome to you, Famous. Good to have you on the show.
Hi, Famous. Hello.
Hello, good evening. Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
have you.
Where do we even start? Who wants to go first?
First, like Sam said earlier, you're about to become famous.
You are about to become famous.
Right.
Whoever named you that knew this is going to
The
happen.
parents had foresight.
Amazing.
So we want to know, what sparks the idea to attempt a Guinness World Record for the longest documentary?
Just always had the desire to ensure that our stories are told on global platforms and told very correctly, but not just told from our perspectives as Nigerians and as Africans. Cultural stories, even political stories, I want to ensure that it's told and told very, very good. So when I had the opportunity to start telling stories when I went into film production a couple years ago, I started thinking, what am I going to be able to do? So 2 years ago, about 3 years ago, I started working in the culture space. I started with a very small project called African Bridal Fashion Festival, which we've done between 2023 and 2024. It was a project where we got to interact, we got to learn about people's cultures through examining or learning about their approaches to bridal fashion, because there's really a lot you can learn about people by just studying their approaches to things. And I did that for about 2 years. Last year we didn't hold it because I was off. I was in Lagos last year to support a number of friends to break a record which we broke last year for longest marathon ridden allowed by a team. So after that attempt, it dawned on me that I can actually take advantage of the platform of Guinness World Record to ensure that African cultural stories are told on global platforms, because we really do have this existing problem where for a very long time, African stories have not been told by African leaders from African perspectives, Nigerians especially. Our leaders are really not mostly writing books about our cultures, and so most of what the rest of the world know about us are things that they either assume or they may maybe see from 1 or 2 documentaries made by people who do not know our cultures enough sufficiently to qualify to tell our stories. All right, so I thought, okay, we can do this and platform cultures and people to talk about our stories from our perspective, to document our lives for posterity, because with the way things are going, in 20 years, many generations, the new generations of Nigerians might not know anything about where they come from, about their cultures and traditions and all of that. So this is one opportunity for us to take our stories to global platforms, yes, but also to document our lives for future generations.
Amazing. I mean, I absolutely love that, because I'm one to always say that if we don't tell our stories ourselves, who will tell it for us? And even if they tell it for us, they might tell the adulterated one. So well done, Famous, on that one. But how long is the film projected to be? And what does that length allow you to achieve creatively?
So the film itself is going to be 102 hours in length as projected. There's a very good chance it's going to be more than 102 hours, but the target right now is 102 hours of film. And we are documenting 51 Nigerian ethnic groups and cultures, where we are going to be visiting each and every one of these ethnic groups. So for the record, we are documenting ethnic groups and not tribes, right? Okay. Because there's a difference between both of them. So we are documenting 51 Nigerian ethnic groups from across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. We're going to be having the custodians of the cultures tell the stories from their perspective. So the stories are going to be told using the languages of each of these ethnic groups, right? We have that done. So the film itself is going to be 102 hours. Each of the ethnic group features is going to be having 2 hours of documentary, which is going to have a couple minutes of historical origin story, culture stories, tradition story. We're going to also talk about artifacts or historical locations around. We talk about everything relating those using the language of the ethnic group, right? So that's 2-hour feature. If you multiply that by 51 different ethnic groups, you have 102 hours, which is how we arrived at 102 hours of identity. But for us to get this story, it's going to be taking us a duration of about 7 months. visiting each of these ethnic groups, traveling from place to place, it's not going to be a very easy feat. For each community, each ethnic group we visit, we'll be staying about 2 days, while we spend the third day on the road going to the next one, factoring in that we're going to be having some challenges around the travel as well. So 2 days of documentary, 1 day on the road, which is like 3 days, particularly from one place to the other. If you go around doing the math, factoring in maybe a week or two for malaria, a little bit, you know, and do that, we arrive at 7 months, which is why this duration between February and October is going to be a 7-month period for this documentary.
Wow.
7 months.
That Guinness Record is going to judge.
Wow.
It's maybe 2 hours long.
I mean, the math alone is mathing. I mean, 102 hours, that's like over 6,000 minutes alone.
Wow.
I'm just thinking about this, right? Before you talk about the entirety of the 7 months, what are some of the biggest challenges? Because logistics, I'm sure, should be a big issue, but what are some of the challenges you're projecting or you've already experienced at this point?
We are projecting, not even projecting, because we have already started, right? We've just gone back to Abuja from Kaduna. We have a lot of logistics challenges. We travel, price of transportation from one place to the other is not really cheap. And we're a team of people working together. So I'm not traveling alone. We have a logistics manager in the team, and then I have a second shooter. Then I have another person in the team. So this is 4 people on the road traveling from place to place. The entire cost has been funded by me so far. We're still waiting on the support of organizations to jump on the project. That's a very big part of it. The other part is with getting access to this community. So what we have done, like we have started attempting to do in Kaduna, is to go through the state government. We have also written to the federal government to support from the Ministry of Arts and Culture and the Ministry for Information and National Orientation as well. So we are going through those channels to make sure that we get this national access, get access to the state government to help support so that we're able to get easier access to the ethnic groups, because we don't have a way to pre-inform many of these ethnic groups that we're going to be coming. So if you just crash into the kings and tell them, oh, come and tell your story, they might be taken aback, and we want to avoid that.
I'm sorry. The fact that you quickly called, of course, you know, how important support is for such a project of this capacity. I really want to know, because I know a lot of people talk about government and how it's important that they support, especially creatives, you know, what you're doing. Can you confirm that you've gotten support from government in any form at this time?
At this time, we have written to the federal government, we have written to the ministries. We are in the process, but we have not concluded yet. So I can't say a definite answer because I don't know what the final answer from them is going to be, whether they're going to be supporting or not. We can't say per se, but we are looking forward because the talks have been good, especially with the Ministry for Arts, Culture, Tourism and the Creative Economy. We have sent in letters to also the Ministry for Information and National Orientation. We are also, I think, when the letter was sent, it was very well received, so we are hoping that something good is going to come out from there. But we're just back from Kaduna, where we just got back to Abuja. In Kaduna, we submitted letters to the state government, and we are looking forward to receiving some very good level of administrative support and coordination to help us get access to the kings and some other sort of support as well that will make the project, that will make it easier for us to execute the project there. We are still waiting for support from them as well, but so far, we just had to come back home and then reset, re-strategize, and head up to some other locations where they are probably more ready for us for now.
Okay. Famous, we wish you all the best, and we're rooting for you. The entire Take 3 crew, we're absolutely rooting for you. I hope that you have a good time, you know, doing all of this. Thank you so much for joining us on the show for today.
That's the vlog.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
You know, guys, considering that Nigeria and this time and age, our attention span is a bit weird, I'm so curious to how people will sit through. And hopefully, what that means for the world record. Does someone have to watch? Do people have to watch the entire thing?
I mean, they would probably have to. They have to. I'm just trying to look at some of the set rules and guidelines and regulations and whatnot.
I come on past 102.
That's a lot.
Everything that he said, my brain just kept looping 102.
You know, we can set a record by watching the entire 102. Would that be a record?
It's not.
Longest documentary
Watch. Yes.
My guy, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Just a few days,
We
I
need a
guess.
medal.
A few days. You're gonna be at your job, okay? You're gonna be here.
We can
Anyway,
take leave, or we can have a watch party.
okay, before the watch party starts, guys, let's go to trending and see what's trending on social media for today. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. You're still watching Take 3, and right now it's time for us to get into trending. Can I hear some shakara for trending, please? Thank you very much for that. So today on trending, guys, Uzo Arukwe is calling out a specific social media account with the handle AHM Gabriel 1. And there was says, Ham Gabriel 1. For spreading alleged rumors and baseless accusations about his professional relationship with a colleague who is Bam Bam. I mean, remember the Odogu and Achalugo, you know, in the industry, of course. Now, Uzo issued a strong warning stating that the individual would be made a scapegoat so that others learn to respect boundaries and stop clout chasing at the expense of someone's reputation, all because of this Elon money thing. Now, the statement has sparked conversation online about defamation, accountability, and whether netizens are going too far for engagement, right? We're going to check out some reactions, but of course, you can see Uzo's tweet right there on the screen where he spoke about it, and he has said that he chose not to quote the accounts directly as I refuse to give such accounts the engagement they seek at the risk of jail time. Believe me when I say this, that individual will be made a scapegoat. So others learn to respect boundaries and refrain from chasing clouds and Elon Musk money at the expense of damaging someone else's reputation. So we are going to take some reactions with regards to this particular conversation that has been, you know, going around on social media. And we've been talking about this a lot on the show, by the way. This one is from Deji of Akura HQ, who says, arresting someone for falsely accusing you is not the best way to go. Since you understand lots of people are chasing Elon money, ignore them and leave them to the hand of God. God will surely deal with that person if you are innocent, sir.
Aww.
You see, this person is the same as I'm convinced there's no difference between you and the person who made the original tweet. Because what do you mean if you're innocent, sir?
Can you imagine that?
How do you make such a baseless accusation, and then when they tell you that you will reap what you have sown, you will wear what you sow, you say, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Sabi?
We'll take more reactions.
When we see scapegoats, we go,
It's annoying. It's too annoying. Federal_biscuits, I mean, by their names, you know them, says, Baba, relax. This is part of the few ugly things, or these are part of the few ugly things you will see. It's also part of your professional role as a celebrity actor. You think, say, na every day, na sweet day, some day go bitter small. Understanding these things gives you peace of mind. People must talk. No.
Again, another, please, they should be writing their name, no names of noisemaker. They should write down the names of all these enablers.
Come on.
They will pick you as well. It's like maybe it's his friends. He has a gang of friends that are supporting this business. What's that?
It kind of just makes it look like the average Nigerian is like this, and that's sad.
I know the
what
funny
kind of
thing
school of thought is this?
Men.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
I will not sit down and take
I'm not trying to make it a gender war, but I'm saying that I would expect that other men would understand, like, oh, a man is being based. Like, did you see the original tweets? The accusations were heavy.
Yeah.
They did not just say, you know, they're the hush-hush, this person has a relationship with their colleague. No. This person went as far as saying that Bam Bam marriage.
I mean, let's pull that up.
Yeah, I don't know if we have the original tweet, but they were saying that, oh, her husband has divorced her and now she's pregnant.
Yeah.
That's a stretch now. That's more than a stretch.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so this is the tweet.
This is one by Ham.
Wicked.
Ham is a very wicked boy.
Yeah, it says popular movie actress Bam Bam Achalugo has been reportedly divorced by her husband after finding out his wife was pregnant for her colleague who played the role of her Odogu in their recent movie. He got to find out through her leaked private chats with him. It's sad to say, women are never to be trustworthy.
Now,
It deserves to be eating watery beans at this point.
please,
I
somebody,
like beans.
somebody
He should
get it.
starve.
Somebody get a lawyer.
He should.
Serve him all the possible suits, and we
Deserves
should
it.
be arrested.
This is so annoying. And this
He
is what
should
we're
be
talking about
arrested.
on the show a whole lot.
Come on.
You know?
These things are reckless.
And when they try and arrest him now, they will say, oh, we're
Justice.
sorry, I
Justice
apologize.
for him.
Forgive him. Omodelon Sheabi.
Can I make this about men a bit? I feel like it's sad that even when men go through crazy things, other men
Want to diminish it.
diminish it. And it's so sad because we have young people who men can go through abuse or experience abuse and they expect that you would have enjoyed it. So like it's not bad to say that even if it didn't happen that you slept with the girl now.
Yes,
you got her
even
pregnant.
if the
you should
man
be
was
feeling happy
raped.
about it. You know what I mean? It's
If the
almost
man
like
was
Uso
raped.
should be happy that, you know, he's a like
The man.
what are you talking about?
How is he a man like that?
Disgusting. Because this person that is saying, oh, that you think that is every day, you are a hater. Because in his mind, it's like, well, at least the celebrity is crying, so let's all
Please
laugh at
tell me
it.
that there are more
Ridiculous.
reactions that are actually maybe from sensible, intellectual Nigerians. Because we need that.
That's why Kunle Afolayan said that they did not make movie for his people.
Oh my
We
God.
need that.
Let's take some more reactions, guys. This one is from BC Ryu, who says, I saw the post from the account today. Please ensure you see this through so as to serve as a deterrent to others in these habits, as there are plenty of them on this app.
Thank you.
You see that X, eh?
Ishe, I bet it's that in
He shared your...
Ishe.
No, I shared Yoruba.
Emma Binuma. Because what?
They need to cleanse X.
Oh my
They need to
goodness.
carry the whole of X, soak it inside
I
bleach.
don't even have that app though. For a lot of reasons.
I don't use
X,
it.
I deleted it.
Please. Let's take the last one, guys,
Sorry,
before we call
Elon.
it a wrap on the show.
Sorry, Elon.
This one is from Promise Okolie, who says, I saw that post and I knew the person was only chasing clout. Watery and half-done beans is available in jail. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
He's gonna
sad.
change up his diet.
Beans
He
is my
doesn't
favorite
seem to
food.
like the Indomie that and the chicken that is eating outside.
Beans is my favorite.
But that is
Justice for
different.
Beans. He should starve.
Sam, I don't understand. You they chop watery beans. You know what watery
I
beans
mean,
mean?
no, watery beans is nice though.
Eh?
Any type of beans is nice. Now I'm
Sam.
shy to say this on television, but he should stop.
Oh,
Okay.
Orúkọ Jésù, ní jẹ
Oh
watery
my
beans.
God.
Thick beans.
After the show, you will kneel down. You will pour
We need to
anointing oil on
cleanse
your
you.
head.
You know, guys, any form of beans, I don't want to start talking about beans. I might get hungry on the show. Whether you make akara, you know, you make moi, or just beans in any
Sam,
form.
Shomoto mono mono. What do you mean? Shomoto mono mono.
I'm Canadian, don't forget that. Nigerians do better, okay? These accusations that were not intellectual is sad because they have Nigerians in
the
several
truth?
parts of the world that are representing, that are doing us so proud.
It's actually very
They're in
wild.
every field.
See the non-intellectual
Exactly,
showing
very wild.
themselves now.
It's
See them
bad
doing
press.
themselves.
Because why is the bad one always in the news? When they say Nigerian now that is breaking records, they will not put it out.
Famous and
no,
cool.
So
it's
that's
the
why
one
we are
that...
here. We put everything out.
Ah, God.
Rightfully equal representation.
What is Sumi?
Shoot my
I should
jaw.
eat watery beans after this. I'm not going to let it go, guys. I'm not going to let it go. Justice for beans.
Oh my God, my family members, we have loved having you today. Thank you for hanging out with us. Do eat watery beans as advised by Sam Dandy.
No.
And we'll see you tomorrow to wrap up the week. Bye, my lovelies. Mwah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.